The Immortal. Arguably one of the most slandered characters amongst the Invincible franchise for not only being somewhat arrogant, but also almost having won 0 fights amongst the entire show. But I'm here to tell you why he actually might not deserve the hate and why he actually might be a way better character than people think. So yeah, let's just get started. Now the reason why people mostly call the Immortal a fraud is because he's lived for 3,000 years, had so much combat experience, and it loses in almost every single fight. But I feel like we're treating him too harshly, because every single time he has fought against somebody, it's always a top 5 character in the verse. In Season 1, he fought against Omni-Man twice. In Season 2, he fought against Invincible and Omni-Man. And in Season 3, he fought against an Invincible variant. Now, what similarities do all these fights have that Immortal has fought? If you said they're all Viltrumites and they all are some of the strongest people in their verse, then you would be absolutely fucking correct. Let me give you all a better example. A fraud is basically someone who pretends to be something they're not. Basically, you can consider a fraud also a LARPer. But let me give you all a better example. If I were to say I'm the strongest in my verse but get packed up by a literal old man in wheelchairs that literally is disabled and cannot move, that means I'm a fraud. But if I'm honest about my strength and still try to go up against some of the strongest people in my verse just to try and save others, that does not mean I'm a fraud. That means I'm a hero. And that's exactly what the Immortal is doing. Now, meet someone who actually is a fraud and someone who's not. Moomin Rider and Naoya Zenin. Let's start with Moomin Rider, shall we? Moomin Rider is a regular C-class hero with literally no powers that still tries to do good in the world. Why? Because it's the only right thing to do. Now, what I was saying before, that applies to Moomin Rider. Just because he loses every single fight does not make him a bum. In fact, everybody loves him and calls him the GOAT. Maybe because he actually is, and maybe because he goes up against cosmic level beings as a human. As a f***ing human with 0 powers. At least the Immortal actually had powers when he went up against the top 5 strongest people in his verse. But Moomin Rider doesn't even have powers. Now, moving on to Naoya Zenin. Naoya Zenin is a high-ranking Zenin clan member of course, the Zenin clan, and thinks he's basically better than everybody except Satoru Gojo and Toji Fushiguro. Even though he basically just is a fraud. In my opinion, he's basically just a fraud because he almost got killed twice, doesn't have really that many feats, and basically does not respect anybody. Plus, he thinks he's above everybody, which makes him insanely arrogant, of course. But unlike like everybody else that I listed off on this list, he doesn't have anything to back up his strength or anything. Sure, he's fast, but it did not stop him from almost getting killed twice. I mean, he already got killed. I mean, he already basically got defeated once by Maki in the anime, but in the manga, he basically almost got killed twice, by the way. And the second time that he got killed was almost by a random, by the way. I don't really know what his name was or basically who he was, but he almost got killed by a random in the manga. I mean, in the whole fiction community, nobody likes an arrogant character because most of the times when a character is actually arrogant, they're mostly frauds. But Immortal is an exception because the thing about the Immortal is, like I said before, he has a lot, and I mean a lot, of combat experience, which can actually back him up by being arrogant, and also has fought against literally the strongest people in his verse, and has also been around for 3,000 years. I mean, he was Abraham Lincoln, he was a knight in the medieval times, he was a caveman. He has seen it all. He has seen it all and knows it all. And that's what sets his arrogance apart from like every other character in like fiction history. There's like a few characters that actually are tolerable even if they're arrogant, because at least they actually have the arrogance to back it up. Sadly though, even though Immortal's arrogance is actually kind of understandable, people still hate him for like being arrogant and shit. So yeah, that's also another reason why I think he's the GOAT compared to like everybody else who calls him a fraud. Oh, and by the way, during the Invincible War, at least the Immortal was actually fighting, unlike Mark. Mark just stayed near Eve and just waited for her to basically wake the fuck up. I mean, y'all were dogging on Immortal when he basically said he wanted to start a family with Kate, but none of y'all were like truly dogging on Mark. Like when he said, I want to stay near Eve, even though a whole ass fucking war was going on. Like, what the actual fuck?
She needs me. We're losing this, Mark. The world needs you.
You got every superhero on the planet fighting for you right now.
Mark, Oliver's out there. Your mother is out there.
I said no!
Yeah, I low-key fucking hated Mark in this scene, I'm not gonna lie. Like, bro, you are the strongest hero on Earth. Go fucking fuck! But to be honest, these are just some of my reasons of why I think Immortal is not a bum. I mean, sure, you're allowed to have your own opinion. Of course, not everybody's gonna have the same opinion about literally anything or anybody. But these are just some of my reasons of why I think Immortal is a bum compared to, like, all the other people who think he's a bum. But besides that, that's basically the entirety of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below what else should I do. And yeah, peace out, you amazing people, and have a great, amazing rest of your day. Bye!
But you said too late to start, got your